Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Lovett. So this is the second part of the tutorial on how to cut and sew this bubu top and shorts. If you're here to see the first part, I'll be dropping the link in the description box. Please check it out in order to understand what I'm doing here very well. So the first part consists of the cutting aspect, while the second part consists of the sewing aspect. And if you're here to subscribe, please do, and don't forget to click on the bell in order to be notified. And if this tutorial is helpful, please like and share. So guys, this is the sewing aspect of the tutorial. I'll be working on the bubu top first, so I'm going to be setting aside the shorts. So the first thing now is that I am going to place both the front and back on each other, like you can see me doing right here, because I'm going to be joining the shoulder slope first. So I'm going to be running the stitch from the neckline down to the sleeve aspect of the bubu top. So that is the first thing I will be doing. So after I'm done with the joining of the shoulder slope, I'm going to measure around what I have. I'll be starting from the down part of the top. I'm going to measure around what I have around the neckline. Then I'm going to stop at the down part of the other side. So this is going to help me with to know the amounts of fabric that I'll be cutting out for the collar. So this is what I did here. So the next thing is that I've cut it out. Here I have 5 inches. So because what I cut out is 4 inches, so what I have on my bubu top is 4 inches, so I added 1 inch for the sewing allowance. So the next thing is that from the top I'm going to go down by 14 inches. So I went down by 14 inches here and I marked it. So the next thing is that I'm going to divide that 5 inches into 2 equal half, so which is going to be 2.5. So I'm going to have 2.5 on one side and 2.5 on the other side as well. So this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to mark it from the top. From that 14 inches, I'll start the dividing from the 14 inches and I'm going to rule it down like this. I'm going to go down 2.5 on the equal sides. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to start the sewing from this 14 inches. I'm going to start the sewing from there, and I'm going to go down with it. You can see what I have. So the next thing after I'm done with the sewing is that I'm going to open it up like this. You can see how it's looking. It's forming already. So I'm going to open it up like this. You can see how beautiful it's looking. Then I'm going to be running a rough stitch on the 2 sides. So I'm going to run a rough stitch on it in order to hold it down. That is just it. So I'm going to be running a rough stitch in order to hold it down. And if you and it just to make it easy for you to sew, to join to the body of the bubu top. So that is it. And but if you can hold it down without joining it, without running a rough stitch, then it is okay. So the next thing is that I'm going to be notching the center of this cape of this collar like this. I'm going to be notching the center. Then I will be notching the center on the bubu top as well. So the center is going to be at the back. So the center will be at the back. So this is just to get the accurate measurement. So I'm going to notch the center here as well. So the next thing after that is that I'm going to be placing the two on each other and I will pin it down. So I'll pin it down. I'll pin the two together. I'll pin it down, so in order to be easy for me to join, and I'll take it to my machine. Then I'll start the sewing from this center down to the down part of one side. Then I'm going to join and I will start again from the center to the down part of the other side as well. So this is what I'm going to do. Take it to my machine now, then I'll run the stitch with just half an inch. So this is what I have after I'm done with the joining. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. So that is it. This is just as simple as that. So I'm going to cut out the excess that I have here. So, and that is it. Give it a good press in order to make it stand well. The next thing now is that I am going to on the front part of the bubble top, I'm going to join my side pockets to it. So I will join my side pockets to the front side, to the two sides, and that is it. I will join the sides of the bubble, and we are done with the making of the bubble top. So now moving on to the short aspect. So here is the front and the back part of my shorts. So the next thing to do now is that I'm going to be taking one part of the back and one part of the front, and I'm going to join the sides together. I'm not going to be adding a side pocket to my short. So but if you need a tutorial on how to make a perfect side pocket, I have a lot of tutorials on it. You can drop a comment for me, and I'll be dropping the link for you to be able to go and watch. And it is very easy, and I'm very sure that you will understand, and you'll be able to attach a side pocket to your shirt or your skirt. So after I'm done with the joining of the sides, you can see what I have here. So this is it. I've joined the two sides together, and here is what I have. You can see how neat it's looking, and the curve it's already coming out. So the next thing to do now is that I'm going to be placing the two on each other. So I'll be placing the two on each other, then I will be joining the two together with measurements. So remember, when while I was cutting, I used the same measurement for my hip and my waist, because there's going to be elastic it's going to have elastic band at the waist side. So I use the same measurements for my hip and my waist. So after joining the sides together, you can see what I have. I've joined the two sides together. So I will open it like this. You can see our short is already forming. You can see how beautiful it's looking already. So now this is the front side. So this is the front. You can see the back, it's coming up more than the front side. So, and that is because the back side is always bigger than the front. So the next thing is that I'm going to be folding the down part with like this. So I'm going to fold the down part, and after I'm done with that, I'm going to join the this side together, so with measurements. So I'm going to join this side. I'm going to start from one end to the other end, and that is it. I'll work on my elastic band. I'll join the elastic. So I have a lot of tutorials on how to join different types of elastic band. So I'm going to drop the link in the description box if you need this. It is very easy to make, and that is it, guys. So thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. I will be in my next tutorial. So this is the down part. You see how beautiful it's looking. I've joined the two sides together, and the next thing now is that I'm going to fix my elastic band. It is just very simple, and if you're here to understand, please give me a comment. And if this tutorial has been helpful, please like and share. If I yet to understand, just give me a comment. I'm going to drop, I have a lot of tutorials on how to make shorts, so I'm going to drop the link for you in order to watch and learn perfectly. And don't forget to watch all other tutorials as well on my channel. I have a lot of tutorials on how to make jumpsuits, on how to make trouser, on how to make palazzo trouser, on how to fix different types of side pockets. So I have a lot of tutorials on it, so don't forget to engage on my channel, and don't forget to like and share. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please click on the subscribe button then, and don't forget to hit on the bell in order to be notified anytime I drop a new video on my channel. So guys, thank you so much for staying. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.